How we doing, everybody? It's good to see y'all again. I'm gonna shoot a little video that's pretty much standard about steering wheels and parts I bought. I got a little couple of videos coming with this car to just kind of let you know what's been going on with it. Last video I think I shot, I was talking about how much the transmission is bad or something like that. All that's been fixed now, but anyway, I'll go into a couple of videos about that later on. For now, I'm just gonna shoot a video on the steering wheel combination that I kind of bought. So here we go. So what we have here is a bunch of parts that I've kind of laid out and a steering wheel that I actually bought. I'm not into the whole video thing of shooting me unboxing things or installation video. A steering wheel is kind of straightforward, and honestly, if you have a C5 Corvette and you are interested in putting a steering wheel out there, it is a bunch of videos out there that you can watch that tell you in great detail and show you how to do it. I'm not into the whole unboxing and showing you as I unwrap it. You know what you ordered and you know what you have. So I'll go through it and explain the parts to you, so you in depth, just to let you know if you have the right thing or if you don't have the right thing. So here's a steering wheel that I bought. It's the first one I've ever bought of this brand. It's called Driven. I could have bought a Sparco or a Momo or something like that. I didn't want to buy a Momo or a Sparco because that's kind of what everybody has. I toyed with the idea of getting a flat bottom wheel. I like flat bottom wheels, but I just didn't. I'm not a really big guy. I'm about 5'9" and a half, 5'9". So I didn't really see a purpose of me getting one because my legs don't touch the steering wheel anyway. As long as the steering wheel is small in diameter, it's fine. This steering wheel is a 12.9. It's made by Driven. It's a flat face. Driven steering wheels are becoming a little more popular on the Optima series, which I'm a big fan of the Optima series. I think it's the best car related show that you can get. You can look them up on Instagram under like Driven Performance or Driven Steering Wheels. They have a bunch of ones. Deep dish, whatever you want to get. Deep dish, flat bottom. If you're into more aggressive driving beyond that, you can. My only gripe with them is the steering wheels don't come with horn buttons, so you kind of got to source your own horn combination with that. The steering wheels run about maybe anywhere between 160 to 180. I guess. So that's kind of what I ended up getting as far as a steering wheel option. The steering wheel itself, like I say, it's Alcantara. Alcantara does wear out quite the bit. It wears out pretty fast, but basically, man, if you're buying a steering wheel at this level, you're not really worried about longevity. And you know, who's to say? I may keep it for a while. I may have the steering wheel done over in maybe a perforated leather and suede combination. For now, I'm enjoying it for what it is. It's a lot better than the last one I had. I bought a steering wheel off eBay just on my last C4, and it had so much flex. It was some cheap piece of shit, basically. I had a $50 steering wheel that was like in way better condition than that one. It had way less flex. So this time I didn't want to cheap out. I just actually put together the money and just bought one that was like a fairly expensive one. To my money, is $106 for a steering wheel. Is actually it's about mid grade. You can get one steering wheels at like $200 and $300, but this is a mid grade one. I think the company is still growing, and they are. I mean, if guys on the Optima series are using them, then it's pretty good. But it's a damn good show to watch if you haven't started watching it. But anyway, let's move on. The steering wheel's great, but let's move on. This is what you call an NRG hub adapter. Here is the parts number that you will need if you're doing a C5 or I guess a Dodge or something like that. It's an SRK 170H. This hub adapter is used for a lot of GM cars. I think it's pretty much the same spline that most General Motor cars or American cars use for the stuff that I've looked into. Dodge, this actually is one for Dodge, actually. So this one will be used for, like I said, C4, C5, probably C6. I don't know about C7, but majority cars in America use this hub adapter. So this is probably one of the most important parts in getting the hub adapter. You can do it with the hub adapter and this. Your problem is your steering wheel will be clocked to the side. So you have to get this little ring with all these holes in it to make your steering wheel actually line up. So if you put it on it without it, your steering wheel basically the whole time it'll be like this. So it won't be straight. So you get this to make sure everything will line up. This is a very important piece, and a lot of people end up finding about this late after they get it. But if you don't buy this, and you buy the steering wheel and the hub adapter, it will work, but it would just be clocked to the side. And honestly, I don't know. I'm not OCD, but that would bother the hell out of me to just see my steering wheel clocked to the side every day. That would bother the hell out of me. So the part number for that is like SRK 500 BK. It's a 1/2-inch hub spacer. You will actually need it. It's a mandatory piece. This isn't that important. These are just some wires I'm going to use to extend the horn wires. I just dragged some wires out of a mirror that I had laid around that was power mirror. So I threw the mirror away. I just ended up using the wires out of it. Because the steering wheel doesn't come with its own horn, you have to source your own horn. This horn button's a cheap one that I basically got. You can get one from Summit Racing or Walmart or anywhere online selling a blank black horn button. It is a 5 one. That's a 6 bolt, but this is a 5. This is pretty much a 5 bolt. I'll be ditching the little ring that it comes with and just using this. I may have to thicken this up a little bit. I had one in my last my last Corvette. It did fine. I'm just not a big person on logos. Not unless it's a logo that I'm using for my personal business. I'm just not really into a lot of logos. So if I can cut down on a lot of logos and stuff on cars, I will. The driven thing on there, I was even up and down about even using the driven logo that's on the steering wheel because I'm just not really into logos. But it's decent. It kind of goes with the thing on my car. For my license plate on my car is black. It's back road driving. So it went a little. It kind of had a little something in common. So whatever. I'll use it. So this is like I said, this is a Grant one. Comes with two prongs to put your horn button on there. I don't know if you have to use both of them, or you can just use the one. But we'll find out as I start putting the horn together. This is just a hub ring that I bought. Believe it or not, it's a pretty decent little horn ring, man. It's metal. It's not plastic. It's pretty good. Maybe probably made out of aluminum or something. But anyway, I got that from Walmart. Believe it or not, I got it from Walmart.com. It was pretty much one of the first ones I saw online. I Googled and I got it. So I think it was maybe $10 or something. No, not anything serious. But I just got it. I mean, I'm not even a big person on the horn rings. I just kind of like the regular horns. But this I know will be a little loose, so I will have to thicken the back up. So I did want the ring to make it sit kind of a little more flush. So I'm gonna run a ring on it. The ring came with these. I don't like the little stainless steel kind of look. I don't know. It's just a pet peeve for it. I'm just not with it. So let's skip this real quick. I'll talk about this in a minute. So anyway, I went to Lowe's, which is my car parts store the majority of the time. I buy so much stuff from Lowe's to put on a car because I don't know, man. I just like Lowe's. I just like making my own stuff work sometimes. Anyway, so I bought these. Like I said, it's a Hillman brand, but you can buy bolts. I just don't see the reason of buying a bunch of bolts from like eBay or somewhere like that. And you get the bolts, and then they're the same bolts that you could have just got from like Lowe's, and instead of waiting to ship in and all of the crap. I don't know. I'm just not into that. So I bought like 8 of these, which I only need 6. But if I lose 2, whatever. I got some replacements. But they're the same as this. They're the exact same. They're just in black, same thread, and everything, man. Like I say, metric 5, 80 by 16 thread. Pretty much standard stuff. You can get them for less than $1, whatever. But the black, it'll go better with the interior. It'll go better. It'll blend everything in. Like I said, more like a matte kind of black color, which it will go better with the horn button. It's not glossy and looks like it's cheap, spray can paint all over it or something. It just goes a little better. I had the same ones in my other Corvette. I just really don't see why people buy bolts. Not unless they're going to be like anodized or maybe powder coated or something like that, or really spray it a nice color. If they're just black bolts, they're just buy the bolts from like Home Depot or Lowe's or something, and just keep your day moving and put the parts together on the car. This is very interesting. So this is what I didn't know, and I'm glad I looked it up online. So anyway, these are resistors. This is a 2 ohm resistor. I'll only be using one out of the pack, but these are 2 ohms resistors. You can just get these off of Amazon or something. So when you go put when you pretty much go put your steering wheel in a Corvette, I mean, it does have a ring. I mean, not a ring, basically like a basically like a hub ring, a clock spring that's in there. So that clock spring, attached to the clock spring, is like a yellow wire that's for your airbag. So you basically take the airbag, that little yellow long wire. You can snip it back if you want. I probably won't snip mine's back. I'll probably just tape it together and then zip tie it under the dash. But what you want to do is take one of these loose and plug this into the plug that's on the far part where it's closest to you, on that part of the plug, so you can fool your car into thinking that it actually has an airbag. I'm not doing the steering wheel on a car and then roll around on the street with a SRS light flashing in my face the whole time. Like, I'm just beyond that right now. I want things to be as clean as they possibly can, and I want everything to be as uniform as I possibly can. So this is a neat little trick. You just plug it back up under the dashboard, and then you use, like I say, you put the 2-ohm one into the end of the tail, into the spot, and it just fools it basically. Not really expensive, a $5 thing, and probably gonna take you, I don't know, 30 seconds to put it in or something. So it's a good little piece to have. If you're into Corvettes or you're into like doing steering wheels or on modern, this is the most modern car here lately that I've had, like I say, that I've used for a project. This is a 99, so most of the stuff that I've had was for older cars, or early 90s, mid 90s, some late 80s, mid 80s cars. I have driven cars that were project and my daily driver cars at the same time when I was a lot younger, and I didn't modify them to this extent or pull steering wheels off of them when they were like a 2004 or a 2002 or whatever I had at that time. So I just wanted to make sure I did this right. But anyway, this is just a quick video just to go over the stuff that I had, go over the progress of the car. I'm still modifying it, still have it. I'll be doing this maybe in the middle of the night or in a couple of days or so when I got time, a little more time to do it. Just wanted to shoot a little video on it. So anyway, driven steering wheel, then you have the NRG hub and NRG hub adapter, the Grant horn. That's a blank horn button. You can get it for Summit Racing or anywhere like that. It's my second one I had. Then you got this from Walmart, Amazon, 2-ohm resistors, and you can carry your tail right to Lowe's or Home Depot and make sure that you get you some black bolts so you're not riding around here with little, I don't know what these are. I mean, these are fine, but that would annoy me just to see stainless steel stuff flashing in my face the whole time I'm driving my steering wheel. I like things to match. So anyway, good video. Thank you for looking at this. I will be posting more things on the car as I go along, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.